Well, with this project, we jumped into the shallow end of the pool. Now, after a month later, I think we should have jumped in deeper. Huh? Dad jokes. Stay tuned. Nerdy dude stuff. For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Rogue Brewing, Pumpkin Patch Ale. This is a nice malty ale brewed with roasted pumpkin. Little lighter on the spices, so it really captures the whole pumpkin flavor. Very nice dark color, 6.1 alcohol by volume, and I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate the artwork on this can as well. Very, very cool. Cheers to you guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about Bitcoin and easy projects you can do mining at home, really, because we don't talk about the other stuff specifically. Anyway, if this is your first time finding this channel, please take a moment to consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on the bell notification because we post videos weekly and we do a stream every Monday with sometimes a surprise pop-up stream. And like this video. Now, also, don't forget we are selling t-shirts, magnets, and stickers of the Nerdy Dude Stuff logo. Link for that is in the description of this video. So any and all support and love, buy a t-shirt, wear it out in public. When you go drink your favorite beer, someone be like, what's that t-shirt? Be like, it's Nerdy Dude Stuff. They're going to check it out. We're going to grow, and I'm going to be ever so thankful. Now, we have been in the Deeper network for a month now, and we have seen some good results, and we're going to pull everything up on screen to go over and walk you through everything. This is not a setup video. We did a setup video last week where you can, it'll probably pop up above my head here in just a second, but we did a setup video on your actual hardware and the network setup that I have, which I encourage you to go check out and watch. I still get tons and tons and tons of questions in the Discord on how to do the setup when that video has only gotten about 700 views, and I've answered everything specifically while showing exactly what to do at my device in person, and also a little diagram on screen. So definitely go check out that video because this is not your setup video. This is a results video. This is my numbers. I will show two things that have been requested that you need to make sure that you activate and change and blah, blah, blah. But this is going to be a results video going over some of the things I like and some of the things I don't like and some of the opportunities that we have to improve and to get better rewards. So let's go ahead and jump over the screen, take a look at the current token price and some of the benefits of the project, and then jump into my results. Let's go. So it's important to note the cost of a Deeper Connect Mini. Now, we also don't know the price of the Deeper Connect Nano, which might even be cheaper and give better, well, the rewards returns are going to be the same, but the break-even point will be a lot faster because the Nanos are going to be cheaper. But as of right now, shut up, Copper! As of right now, you can buy a Deeper Connect Mini, the mining edition, off of fastminers.io. This is actually where I got mine. Well, technically I got mine from a subscriber, but he purchased his from Fastminers, and right now their current price is $449. That's something that we're going to be keeping in mind here in just a moment after we look at my results and the benefits of mining this token and the potential growth return earnings that we all can get if this is something that we're all interested in. Now, the next thing it's also important to note is the current price of the Deeper token sitting on MEXC, which is the best place to get the token right now. The link for that is in the description of the video. If you need to get a bag of the Deeper tokens, I highly recommend MEXC because the swapping on like Trust Swap and Uniswap, where you can get that token as well, the gas fees are astronomical. The only thing that you have to take into consideration here on MEXC is that you need about 467 extra tokens to transfer them off. So if you buy, let's say, 10,000 tokens and you want to stake 10,000 tokens, you need to get 10,467, which at this current price is an additional $49 worth of the token, which is much better than the gas fees and all that crap when you go through Trust Swap and so on and so forth. I believe it's 467. Last time I did it, it was 267, but one of my subscribers said it went up. And this might be an overestimation, but this is the absolute best place to get the DPR token. Link for this in the description. If you haven't heard of XC, there's no KYC or anything like that. It's super easy and super chill. So, all right. So now let's look at let's take a look at the tier scores right now. So let's say that you already bought the miner at $449, and we're going to get to my results here in just a second. And then now we also need the stake. Again, this isn't a setup video, but this is where we're going to showcase that $500 miner or the $400 miner can make us a lot back. So if you're someone sitting on, let's start off with my numbers right at the moment. We'll talk about this here as my numbers, and we're not focusing on that at the moment, but let's talk about maximum gains, maximum earns, the best thing you could possibly do. So if you get yourself 100,000 DPR tokens, which currently is sitting at times 0.10549. So if you have $10,000 worth of deeper tokens, that's 100,000 tokens, and you stake them for 9 months. This is what gets you the credit score to be able to actively mine on the deeper network, which you'll see on my screen when I pull that up. But this is the maximum that credit score you can build. That is going to earn you right now, and I put in today's price, 164 deeper a day. That's $17.26 worth of deeper a day. In 1 month, you will mine enough tokens to cover the cost of your miner. So this is a 1 month ROI break-even point if you go to this extreme level, and then you're looking at 60,000 deeper tokens at current price, $6,300 a year. And I've seen these tokens jump up. So if you grab them now and you stake them for the 9 months and they jump up to 15 cents by the time your 9 months is over, the range is insane what these potentially can do. I wholeheartedly hope and pray that the platform could be 1/4 of what Helium can, because of the market cap is 4 times greater than Helium's, and we could see a $5 token. That would be phenomenal. So let's take a look at my numbers real quick, and it's kind of what the breaking point is, the break-even point is for me to get back my returns on my miner. And since I have that credit score of 300, because I staked 20,000 deeper, I'm pulling in right now $2 a day, so 19.18, and you'll see that on my screen, 575 deeper a month, and 7,000 a year. I'm not terribly worried about that, because remember, after 200 days, the credit score will be bumped up to the next tier. Every 2 days that you are sharing your bandwidth with the deeper network and utilizing the miners for what they were built for, your credit score goes up by 1 point. So after 200 days, your credit score goes up by 100 points, and that would put me into the next tier. Again, we have to stake these tokens for 9 months. That's 270 days. So by the end of my 9 months, I will be in tier 4 with a credit score of 400. I won't have to stake any more deeper because that's what I'll be earning. And then you'll see my numbers jump astronomically. We go from making $735 in deeper a year to 1,260. So that's 500. And then the next all the way up to 8. Credit score 8. We want to organically grow, and that's 1,600 days to get up that high, because remember, you have to take into consideration that the token, or the deeper that you stake for that 9 months to get your credit score, once you unstake those tokens, your credit score drops back to whatever the next base will be. So as of right now, once I get potentially to unstake my tokens, I will be at credit score 4, and I'll be at tier 4, and then if I pull out my tokens because they're worth much more, then my credit score will drop back 300 points. So I will be sitting at a 100 credit score, which is the base minimum, which is 2.74 deeper a day. Again, this that's a little more detailed, but if you guys have questions about, not staking anything and blah, 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 we talked about that before. We'll be happy to answer that in Discord, Telegram, Twitter. Links for all that stuff is in the description below. Now, let's take a look at my results. All right, so you can see here on screen that we are sharing and we are downloading and uploading and doing all the things all over the place, all the way down to Australia, all the way over here. Well, I mean, not really all the way down over here, because really it'd be like going back this way because the map is, weird. But we've got, as of right now, our last gap, we've been up for 3 days and 19 hours. We might have had a brain fart back 3 days ago. Total uploads 680.7 megabits and total downloads 2.2 gigabits. We do have pretty solid internet here at the house, and really we just have to make sure that we're sharing 10 megabits a day to get the credit score, to get the rewards, to get the so on and so forth, and thingamabloops and himity-blahs. Now, if this is the first time that you're getting onto this screen, you just want to make sure that when you're getting your information to go and mine and all that crap, then you're going to go to your system, and then you're going to pull up some of these numbers here. You've got your session, your serial numbers, blah, blah, blah. Make sure that you've got all the auto updates set to auto over there, so that way your miner is always uploading and going from there. Next up, you want to make sure your tunnel, based on whatever city, state, place, country, thingamabloop, let's move me out of the way, that you're in, you go into your tunnel area and you just make sure that it's completely off, so that way everything will keep going for you. And then last but not least, let's take a look at our results. We're going to go down to our wallet, and we're going to take a look at just the brass tacks, the hard numbers, the straight facts. Right now, we have been mining ourselves for a month, and we are looking at 494. Well, we're just shy of a month, maybe another couple days. We've already received 494 and a half DPR tokens. This issue right here with the credit score, I'm going to answer that here in just a moment. We have, you can see my daily consumed traffic is 68.33 megabits, with my daily shared traffic is 44.32. You can do a couple of things. So you can, if you want to change that and make sure you're not killing off your like with your IP or your internet service provider and they send you angry letters, you can go down here to sharing, go into sharing configuration. Definitely turn off BitTorrent sharing, otherwise you'll get a nasty cease and desist letter that'll say, me. You can't be doing that, so turn that off. And then if you want, you could set a limit to how much you share monthly. I learned this the hard way. I thought this was like a daily limit set, so I put it to 1 gigabyte, and it disabled it because it was saying I have reached the monthly maximum, so I just put that back up to 1,000. I don't mind sharing all that. I'm very, very happy with those numbers. So let's go back here. So another thing that kind of I'm waiting for them to update, which is not updated right now, is the credit score information. So what happened was there was a glitch in the system about 3 or 4 days ago, which is why you see the last session was about 3 days and 19 hours ago. And as like an apology, what they ended up doing was rounding everyone up to 10 credit score. At that point when that happened, there really wasn't anyone that had been mining long enough to have a credit score really over 10. So they just rounded everyone up. But now what's been going on, it actually happened a while ago. Now what's been going on though is they don't actually have the credit score update on the mining information until you hit the next tier. So I don't know why they did kind of start it, and some of you actually with the 1.17 rel could see an accurate credit score, but mine hasn't moved from 311 in quite some time. You know, we got the 310, but if we break it down to if we go to our transactions, and we look at our rewards here, again, it should be, we're currently sitting at 311. They bumped everyone up to 310, by 10 points. But if you look here, that's 1 credit score, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So really, we should be sitting at a 323 credit score just because of how long we've been mining and sharing everything and making sure everything's been, set up and properly going. Other than that, though, I'm still glad to see that we are getting that $2 worth a day. So very, very happy with that. We've got the 494 there, and we've got everything going. And so if we do some quick calculations, 494.502 times point, we're just going to do the current price, which I'm looking up at the top of my screen there. We've already mined ourselves $51 worth of the DPR in just about 30 days, which would be really cool if this ever jumps up to $5. Like I said, 1/4 of what Helium does, then we've technically mined ourselves $2,472, which very happy with it. Very easy, set it up, plug and play, and go from there. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out on Telegram, Twitter, or Discord. Link for that stuff is in the description of this video. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. All that good stuff. I'm O'Prius. This is the Bitcoin Beagle Copper. We'll see you guys next time.